What up? Everybody shut up. We got a boruto chapter. Alright, boom. This was a banger. This was a banger. I came in this fully expecting that I was going to go on a whole rant at the end of this chapter slandering. I'm talking about I already had the jokes in the head. I already had my rant planned out from last night. Because last night I went to sleep with this chapter on my mind saying, this chapter just needs to hurry up and drop so I can get everything I gotta say off my chest. And then I could just talk about someone else. I can't even hate. This was a banger, bro. So, alright, first off, last chapter, you know, Konohamaru had to duck off because Big J done pulled up. Big J done pulled up. Konohamaru, get the fuck up out of there. You barely survived Matsuri. So he dashed off and he rendezvous with Mitsuki. Mitsuki is fighting Sage mode against Claw Grimes. Why? I feel like Mitsuki is being shown to be a lot weaker than we thought he was. Cause I thought that Mitsuki was banging out. Especially when Boruto pulled up and Mitsuki was on his ass. I'm like, yo, why are you not helping? Your mans is in an ISO of hell right now. He is in a terrible 1v1. This is a mismatch, and we gonna see that later. But why are you not over there? And even he suggested, he was like, why are we here right now? Let's go help, bro. We can run a 3v1 right now. He said, Konohamaru being the smart one, because he knows where he stands in the story. He knows he can't fade. He like, nah, bro. He must have a plan. We just gonna rendezvous with whoever he thought we was. We just gonna go to our meetup spot. That's exactly what they did. We not here really to talk about these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I'm here to talk about some hands. Cut to the fight. This nigga Jura is still spamming them Biju bombs the whole time. He's still using them where he not even across the battlefield at this point. He's somewhat at a decent distance. And I noticed this every time that when he charges his Biju bombs from his eye, which is already weird enough because you have a mouth, but pause. You have a mouth. But he's charging it from his eyes, and I'm like, it's very clear you charging that bitch, bro. Like, we could see that. And you taking a minute. You taking a whole panel or two to get your shot off. We moving by the time that joint get fired. And he even pointed it out where he was like, it seems like firing these long, the sort of premeditatory time that it takes for me to fire off these Biju bombs, they're being anticipated. They're becoming sort of a liability. So should I just run up on you and blast you? Or should I fight you from long distance? That way you can't see it. I said, nigga, what? And then he dive bombs. Oh my God. Someone help him. I seen him dive bomb in the air to Boruto to get a close range Biju bomb. Instead of just punching him, his hands is still in his pockets. When I seen that his hands was in his pockets, I was like, yo, throw the hands. Why are you not respecting the fade? Just throw hands. You in hands proximity, but you want to blast him. What the fuck? What are you doing, bro? Just hit him. He's still trying to charge it, and it's still getting weaved out the way. But he on his ass. I ain't gonna lie. He was on his ass. I don't know, little side thing. I forgot that Boruto could fly. So when he got in the air and he was still in the air, I was like, how good is this man's vert for him to still be standing there? For him to still be up there? You gotta fall eventually, bro. I completely forgot he could fly. That's just me being stupid. But yeah. So he chasing down. One thing I would love to say about Two Blue Vortex, the moves, the creativeness, The fighting sequences is crazy. The fighting sequences is insane. It's disgusting, the moves that they've been pulling off, because from the rip where we had Sarada against Hidari, where Hidari ran up on her and she got an assist from Boruto, I think. And she didn't even get an assist. Sharingan read the move, dived. She either dived down or dived up and slammed Chidori. That was already clean. With the weaving sequences is that. They know how to dodge, boy. Weave Nation is crazy. It's up like 5 right now. Cause now in this sequence, and all right, the first part of the sequence confuses me. Cause he throws a kunai at Boruto. He throws a kunai at Jura, and then Jura sees it coming at him. And originally, I thought that it was that Jura charged a tail beast bomb to sort of like get the kunai out the way, and that's what made the smoke. Re-looking at the panel though, it seems like Jura just seen it coming at him, and then Boruto simply just boom, like a shadow clone just popped up, or like transformation jutsu. Like he transformed. So he pulled a Naruto. Good on you, boy. Boy, you in your bag. He in his bag. He pulled the Naruto Land of Waves with Sasuke throwing the Demon Leaf Shuriken. I mean the Demon One Shuriken, and then he transformed into that. When Naruto transformed, got the hit off. That's basically what he did. Transformed into the kunai, threw that bitch. Got up close and personal with the sword out. Jura knocks the sword away, goes in for a hit. Flying Rajan, your grandfather would be proud of the way you've been using this. Minato is in heaven. Or hell, he got some bodies. He got some bodies, we cannot forget that. That brother might be down there. I'm just saying. But Minato is clapping wherever he's at. Standing ovation at that. Well, I don't know if he clapping, because he did lose that arm. But Minato is proud as hell right now. Flying Rajan, teleport to the sword. Even Jorah was like, okay, you clean. Even Jorah had to go like, had to give him props for what he did. But I can't remember if it got blocked or not. No, it didn't get blocked. No, it didn't get blocked, but no, it didn't get blocked. He cut off Jorah's hand, but I think Jorah grew that bitch back. Either way, they going hit for hit right now. They going hit for hit. The thing that we cannot forget is Boruto is not fighting another Otsutsuki. He is fighting a literal tailed beast. It is only so much he could do, especially since that Boruto doesn't have his karma. And he doesn't have his Jogan still. I'm gonna get to that. But he's going blow for blow with him, and he losing. He losing, and it's very apparent. When he in his head, he like, fuck, this nigga strong as hell. I know he mad. This gotta feel like in that scene in Avengers Endgame when Captain America holding his shield. He holding the shield up, and Thanos just spamming heavy attacks. And he just trying his hardest to block everything. That's gotta be how Boruto is feeling in this situation right now. Because he's just getting out strength. It's only so much he could do right now, because the author don't want to give him that extra move that he got in his bag. Don't want to give him his dojutsu. So, eventually, Jorah grabs him. Purple Lightning. Kakashi would be proud this time. He ain't dead yet. So he's clapping. He's clapping, and he probably clapped for Minato since Minato cannot clap. But they separate, and Jorah's like, all right, now you look a little tired. I hope you're not exhausted. You kind of huffing and puffing. You need a breather. That boy Boruto is going through it, boy. He going through it. He going through it bad, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. He was going through it, boy. He was going through it, and I don't know why. I thought he was so much. He is strong. He's still strong as fuck. Don't get that twisted. Against anyone else in the verse right now, against 95% of the verse right now, Boruto's maxing niggas out easily at that. It's just that. It's only so much you could do. Say it with me now. It's only so much you can do with a tailed beast. I think we cut off. No. Ada. We cut away to Ada and them. To Ada and Kash and Koji. And Ada's watching this and she's like, oh my God, I can't watch this no more. He's literally about to die. He's literally about to die. Forget what I said last chapter. I thought he was good. He was not. Send in your little brother. Please send in your little brother. Because I really want to see Damon versus Jordan. That's a fight. That is a fight right there. That's what I want to see. Damon versus Jordan. Jordan might win, but it's very close. No, not very close, but it's close. It's close for sure. Because Damon is like that. He is like. So she's telling him, yo, we need to do, is there really nothing we could do? And Kash and Koji literally tweaking out. At first, I thought he was genuinely just stressing. Like, he's like, oh my fucking God, I can't believe he went. I can't believe he went. I'm thinking he pulling his hair out. Nah. He like, shut up. I'm getting a vision. That's a good sign, boy. That's a good sign, because it's a new one. Because you know, all his previous visions, all his previous things that he's seen was all losing situations. But this time, he finally got a new vision that he's never seen before. And he's like, yo, what the fuck is happening right now? And he's like, Boruto might be good. We still got hope. Cut back away. Boruto still getting his ass whooped. He's still getting his ass whooped. I can't remember if they showed another exchange of Boruto getting his ass whooped, and that's what caused him to lay on the floor, or if they just cut away and he's already on the floor. But Boruto done got his ass knocked out. You got dropped, my boy. My boy done got dropped. And Jorah's standing over him and he's like, you still breathing? That's that old Suzuki genetics, boy. Them Jones is strong because you supposed to be dead right now, which he very much is. And not only is he still breathing, but he's still holding on to that sword. Gotta respect you. Gotta respect Boruto, bro. How could you not love my boy? And before we even continue with the chapter, I want to say this, because I seen an Instagram post where they was like, oh, Boruto haters been real quiet nowadays. Because ain't nothing to hate on. Ain't nothing to hate on. We see that the young lord is boxing. You can't say that he not boxing. You can't say that he living off daddy's money no more. He lost everything and he still got one up on everybody. Do you not see the peak? Like, come on, bro. But back to the story. George standing over him, he like, since you was such a good fight, I'm gonna do the honors of killing you in one hit. I'm not gonna drag this out. He get ready to charge up that fuck ass Biju bomb. No, I ain't gonna lie. During the fight, when I said that I wanted him to use them hands, Boruto obviously lost in hands. And I remember when I was reading that, I was like, never mind, bro. You can go back to the Biju bomb. Because even he realized that he was beating his ass. He was like, yo, it seems like you can't hang with me. Hold up, nah. And that's what led to my young lord getting laid out on the pavement. Fuck. But he charging up that Biju bomb. The music stops. And this bitch, let me reiterate, let me not say that about him, because he saved the day. The music stops. And a pole flies through his eye. I can't even hate. The pull-up is clean. The pull-up is so clean. Fuck. Why do you have to have sauce? Why they gave him so much sauce, bro? He's standing on his head with... He's standing like this over him. Do I have a prop anywhere, bro? Whatever. He's standing over him like this. And in my head, I just picture him going, like when he pull up, he just... And he's standing there, cloak flowing in the wind and all. He like, dang, you still living? You really is a monster, boy. Still the pole in the head, by the way, as he talking. Standing over him, holding it like a flag. We get Kawaki pulling up. Oh! Now, in my nerd out so I don't crash out video, I talked about the whole last chapter in that video. I knew I talked about it, but I said I didn't want Kawaki there out of everyone because it just seems like he's always in our face. The whole two blue vortex, he felt like he was just forcing himself to be there, bro. Like it felt like he was grabbing the author's pen when they was writing Boruto in all these situations, and he was sneaking himself in panels. And I just hated seeing him every time. He was so annoying. He was so annoying because he was getting dropped every single time he pulled up. And I didn't want the author to do that bullshit that he did the last 3 times where Kawaki's getting dropped, Boruto has to fight the big bad, Boruto gets dropped, Kawaki gets some power up out of nowhere because he just has the scientific ninja. He gets another ninja tool, or he gets an upgrade to his karma or something like that. Boom. Now all of a sudden he's the strongest ever, and he pulls up and he absolutely dog walks the boss fight. I didn't want to see it again, but I cannot hate. He's clean. Crap. He's clean as fuck. This was a fire pull-up, bro. You know the chapters are 10 when it's a pull-up, bro. Then we cut away, and Konohamaru and Mitsuki are at the meetup spot, and they rendezvous with Ada. No, not with Ada, with Delta. So I'm guessing that even Kashin Koji said that he was like, Boruto must have did something to like prep all this. I don't think Boruto predicted that he was gonna have to fight this nigga though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think anyone had that in their cards. He really just lucked up and saved himself. He really did, because Kawaki pulls up. You know he does the little Boruto, no, not Boruto. Juro fires up that big ass Biju bomb again. At this point, bro. It gets to a point. He charges up that Biju bomb. Kawaki disappears. Goes to... Excuse me. That's so embarrassing. He goes to find Boruto and he's like, yo, don't tweak out now because I will lay you out now, little bro. And I love... You know what I love? You know what I love about their dynamic, bro? They still feel like brothers. It's not like they have hate for each other. That was never the thing. Regardless of what Kawaki did and how they ended up switching roles and everything, Boruto doesn't hate him and Kawaki doesn't hate Boruto. It's all love for these two. It's just that their current circumstances, it's like you gotta do what you got. They both know that they gotta do what they gotta do at the end of the day. They're still there for each other. And I just find that fire. I really find that fire. I want to make a whole separate video just about them, because it's so fire how they interact with each other all the time. It's so interesting. They really feel like Naruto sons. But he's talking about Boruto and he's like, I'm about to fire this bitch up. Cause you know he the karma merchant. You know he Mr. Karma. He don't never fight without it. He like, I'm about to fire this up. I hope you ready. Cause if you tweak out, I'm into you right here. You and him gotta go. Talking heavy. And before we even get into, double back to the pull-up real quick. Zai, show the panel. Peep that this nigga got This gotta be the most ridiculous shit ever. He has his shirt lifted up so that he could show off the Lee Village Gucci belt. Yes, Kawaki, we see the fucking fit. Like, bro, you already got your own win. Now you want to show off the designer belt? Mullet flowing in the wind. Man, this nigga clean. Fuck. Man, he clean, bro. Yes, we see the fit, bro. But back to what I was saying. He firing up that karma marker. We on go. Is he gonna beat Jorah right here? No. 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 Not at all. Because at the end of the day, how strong do y'all think Ishiki was? How strong was them limiters that Amado put on? What is up with Amado? How strong is these limiters, bro? That's why we saying that he not normal. It's something wrong with Amado. There's no way you can just be putting such heavy limiters on Otsutsuki's like this. There's something off. He knows something. That brother knows something that nobody else knows. But the fact is that, yeah, Kawaki cannot be. I don't care. I'm calling bullshit if he beats Jorah. Make him run off. Make him rethink his actions. Okay, I'm cool with that. Because at the end of the day, Jorah is on a mission. But he's also portrayed as the strongest in the verse. No way he's dying right here. There's no way he's dying. There's no way. You cannot make Jorah look bad. Because he's one of the big bads right now. The big bad, the main people that needs to fight. Boruto, Jorah, Kawaki, and Code is going to make a comeback. I'm sure we all know this. Oh, Ada and Damon and Sarada also. They also are going to play their parts. Mitsuki, I don't know what you're doing. So I got you on the back burner. I hope they don't give you a sideline seat, bro. But yeah, so there's no way that Kawaki would just outright whoop on him. I'm going to be so mad. That's going to be me slandering. That's going to be me absolutely at my worst. You're going to see me tweak out. But right now, I got no problems. I have one problem. Why don't they just give Boruto his eye, bro? Like, fuck. I mean, we fairly early into Two Blue Vortex, but like, bro, at this point, I really do think that the Jogan is just anime only. We literally have to separate. They gonna start death battles between Boruto end of manga and Boruto end of anime. And the difference is going to be that Boruto end of anime is the one with the Jogan. And Boruto in the manga just has the karma. That's what it's going to be. Because he's not even showing signs of an eye. There's nothing there. There's nothing. Just give him his eye, bro. What the heck? Like, yo, it's right there. We had a chance. Because here's the thing. You don't even gotta show all the abilities. Just show the space-time jutsu that the Jogan has. Because it was shown that he has that. Just show him. Just show that. But nah. Let's have Kawaki pulled up with his karma. And he can show his space-time ninjutsu. That we already seen. Whatever. It was still a great chapter. I don't care. It was still a great chapter. No hate. So I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 just because that pull-up was clean. The pull-up was clean as fuck. But yeah, I'm curious what they gonna do. They cannot make Jorah look too bad. I'm sorry, they just cannot. I just don't see that happening, bro. But y'all boys stay safe though. I'm out. Did I have another video? I don't think so. Y'all boys stay safe though. I'm out.